we need to describe our first, right? Our name first.
Izani Shazana.
Yani, can you pause
okay, wait.
that?
Okay.
You are look so excited, huh?
No, not excited. We just, want to finish it early.
Okay, we introduce ourselves first, okay? So my name
Okay.
is Nofalil Wafi Benu Alihan and my metric number is 200,688.
Hi, my name is Iziani Shazana binti Amer. My metric number is 200,316.
Hi, my name is Aisha Falisha. My matrix number is 000395.
Hi, my name is Putarina Zulaika. My metric number is 200722.
Hi, my name is Anishaira binti Ahmad Sobri. My matrix number is 202251.
Hi, I am Nur Nabila Huda binti Kamar Zaman. My matrix number 200936.
Okay, so let's go enjoy Yani's video. Okay.
Okay. Okay, can you guys see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, see.
Can you guys hear the sound?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lower the volume.
Alright. Is it fine now?
Little bit more. Lower a little bit more. Okay.
Today's DJ. Okay, can you hear? Is
Oh,
it
this
okay
is-
now?
Okay.
Aisha, is it okay?
Yes.
Okay, without further ado, let's get into our poem. Our poem is under the theme of depression, and the title of the poem is If Life Goes On. For the first stanza, I will be presenting. The second stanza will be presented by Aisha, and the third stanza will be presented by Putri, and the last stanza will be presented by us together. I was locked in this prison for long there has known, thinking about an eternity escape. One night, I had a dream. I was flooded with euphoria. Where's my angel? Angel of death.
Now I will continue. Playing is an art like everything else. I do it exceptionally well. As the death sonata be my accompaniment that night. Suffocation bring upon an epiphany, like the golden dawn.
My feet refuse to move on. I close my eyes for a moment, hold my hand to the future. Let's run away. I remember the day we come back around. As if nothing happened. Yeah, life goes on.
Wow.
And another day flying by.
Oh, not
On my
finished yet.
pillow, on my table.
And life goes on. Like this
this
again.
again.
So good job for group 1.
Okay.
So can we proceed for the stanza 1 first?
Okay, I'll be explain to you what is the stanza 1 about. So, as our theme is about depression, this persona in this poem, she was sick and tired of life, and what she always wished to have eternity escape, like a freedom, and she only think of one way, which is death. So the line, one night I had a dream. This persona had a dream, and I was flooded with euphoria, and for her it was the sweetest dream ever. But the dream is about she dying, which means the sweetest dream that she ever had is about her own death. So that's we want to say that the persona is really want to die at the first stanza.
So the word flooded with euphoria, what is meaning?
Euphoria is a state where you are so happy, like it's a moment in life that you feel like, butterfly in your stomach, and you feel like you're so happy. So flooded with euphoria means you are too happy to handle the dream. I mean, like that was the sweetest dream ever.
Oh, I see, I see. So the beginning of the stanza is you want to tell that the person is what we call uh, have a good dream, meaning
No,
it doesn't
she
have a depression.
no. She had a depression.
Okay,
She okay for us. If we had a dream about we dying, it will be a nightmare, right?
okay, I
But
see.
for this persona, she dreamed of herself dying, but she feels so happy. That means that she's so done with life that she wanna die.
Oh, I see.
So where's my angel of death? I mean, she's longing for the day where she can die. Okay.
Oh, okay, okay. I understand what you want to tell. So nice.
Okay.
So how about others? What do you think
Okay.
about the first stanza? Anis, Nabila, are you okay?
Yes, I think the first stanza is already has a deep meaning because the persona wanted to die in his dream. So I think it
It's a
is
good idea.
actually, yeah, it is sad actually
Yeah,
because
it's very sad.
he wished to die in his dream. Yeah. How about Uda?
I think such a good poem because um, the personal actually I think actually a lot of people having this depression until sometimes they commit suicide uh, until they commit suicide. So this shows that what kat je lah tak tahu nak cakap apa.
Okay, never
Okay.
mind.
Proceed with second
Okay,
stanza,
proceed
shall we?
for the second stanza. Yani?
Okay.
Okay, in second stanza, it's like a transition. The person now realize that dying is not that an easy way and it is so painful. So she start to realize that maybe she can move on from this depression phase to another phase that she can forget everything behind and start a new life, start over a new life. That's what this stanza means. Because
Can I interrupt? Can I add
yes,
something?
yes.
Okay,
Okay,
so
Yani.
in the first part of this stanza, like these four lines, no, until this line, the persona, she tried to commit suicide. The sonata is actually a name of sleeping pills. There's one
Oh,
sleeping pills called sonata, and she tried to uh, eat a lot of that and to overdose with the sonata. And the other meaning of sonata is actually a music. So that sonata is like when you die, some people believe that you can hear some music that accompany you to other world. And this is other sonata meaning.
is it true?
There's two meaning. It's not.
So
I mean, like there's some people believe that, some people don't. Depend on your own belief. Uh, so yeah, the this line until here is gonna say that how painful it is when she was in the state of
dying.
she is about to die. She already overdosed with the sleeping pills, and she feels so suffocated, and she feel like I don't think dying is easy and it's so painful. So she want to start anew. Okay, Aisha, continue.
Before that,
Oh yes.
what is
Yeah.
meaning by epiphany?
Ah,
Epiphany.
Aisha.
Oh my god, I forget the meaning.
Okay, epiphany is a moment of realization. I mean, like she started to realize that it's not it's not easy to die. I mean, if dying is easy, everyone that have problem with die like every day, they will think of dying as a way to
Easy
solve the
way.
problem. Yeah, an easy way. But dying isn't dying isn't easy, and it's so painful that it hurts the body and everything. That's why she had the realization, epiphany. Epiphany is realization.
Oh, realization. Okay, thank you, Benny, for the explanation. Okay, so let's continue for the next stanza. Putri, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so the stanza tells the persona wants to move on because just the stanza before they said that dying is really hard. So he wants to start a new one. So but then he kind of refused to move on. So but he think about the future that then he realized that he need to move on because life goes on means that you only live once, so you need to cherish it for your life. Like, Jenny, you want to interrupt?
No, no, no. I have
Can
nothing to
I ask
interrupt.
a question?
Okay.
Yes.
So the persona did not commit suicide because she has moved on with her life. Is that true?
Actually, she tried to commit suicide, but she didn't die. She just
Oh.
at a state where she was about to die, and then she feel like,
Oh,
oh my god, it's so painful, and she realized that um she's not dying is another chance given by the God to start a new life.
ah,
That is why the life goes on. I mean, the life where it is dark and full of depression and stress goes to a life where it's brighter and um, less stressful for her, like a new life.
what I see,
May I?
Yanis, like before this, you have commit suicide, huh?
No, no,
Because you explain like you have a experience, you know.
no. Astaga haram though.
May I interrupt?
Oh yes.
Okay, okay, okay.
May I ask what is the best that we can do if our friend having a depression? Because I have a friend she's having depression until now because of study, because of um left by her boyfriend, and about his sister also. When they tweeting on the Twitter, they she always tweet about the depressed quotes, and sometimes he said about the commit suicide itself. What do you think?
Three, maybe? Anyone
Yes.
want to answer?
Okay. Uh,
Hmm.
okay. I think as for me as a friend, I recommend me listen. You just because everybody has their own problem. You just need to listen. Maybe she needs time. She needs someone to lean on because we cannot do anything. We're not professional. Something to consult her. We just all we can do is listen. We can listen to her problem. Uh, I think to that person point of view, they don't want a solution. They just want someone to lean on, someone that she think that he can hang on, someone that love her. So as her friend, we should give some love, listen, and maybe if things get worsen, we can ask for professional um professional counselor
Yeah,
to
true.
consult her, something like that.
Mm.
Okay,
Thank you for the sharing.
okay. So we
I
have a
do.
last stanza, right?
Uh, okay, move on. Alright.
Okay.
For this last stanza, the persona actually already start a new life, and for her, like the new life is about accepting whatever happened. I mean, like if something bad happened, don't make a big make it big problem. Just move on. Like even on your pillow, on your table, life goes on. I mean, how do I say this? Uh, I mean, move on from everything. Don't make a big
Fast.
situation. I mean, yeah, a bit fast about something. For example, maybe you fail one test. Okay, you fail one test. Don't make a big problem about it. Just let it go and do better next time. Okay, because life goes on. That's what the last stanza meant.
Okay. So good job for group one. Present about the depression, right? So before this, Yani said that depression uh, make someone become stressed, and the effect is the persona want to commit suicide, right? So the other effect of the depression beside then commit suicide. So what do you think?
I think I also had one friend which she had a major depression. She never thought of dying. I mean, she never tried to commit suicide, but she loved to hurt herself.
What
Her
she
whole
look?
body, she loved to hurt herself.
Oh, okay.
She usually used knife and scratch her own skin. I mean, like write something like
Oh,
curse words on her skin. Like her entire body is full with curse words. I mean, because she scratched her own body with
and
knife.
then she crying.
No, she didn't cry.
Oh,
I think
or
there's
she happy.
certain she find it happy to hurt herself because that's the only
Healing.
escape that she can have. She feel like doing that can help her escape from these painful things that she had. So I think another effect of commit suicide another effect of depression is not only commit suicide. Commit suicide is the last resort that these people do, but the other effect is your health effect, because when you are depressed, your body will shut all the system down and focus on your breathing only. So for
Mm.
girls, you might lose your periods, which will cause you major other problems. For boys and girls, all you can cause obesity, high blood pressure, diabetes, and all, because your other system is shut down and your body just focus on living, which means breathing and your heart. So that's my answer. Maybe anyone else want to add?
So Yanni's point said that the key point for your point is we can call it as a brain damage, right? Yeah. Okay. So uh, what the other symptom if we want to know that we are on a depression? Maybe someone from group one can tell, or maybe group two also want to join, or maybe you want to share your experience when you are on a depression, especially when having a task, maybe exam. Hmm.
I want to share my opinion and not a story. Um, I think depression people don't really show any symptom because we can really detect because what we see is not what other people see because we want to show people the best of us. We don't want to show people the bad of us, right? So I think the best way to detect the depression people is by friended with everybody. When you befriended with everybody, you just can naturally know when someone is acting weirdly, someone is acting strangely, someone uh, tweeting something, revealing something, and hiding something. We naturally know. As a friend, we naturally know. So I think the best way to detect is to be friended with everyone because theoretically, depression people don't say they're having a depression. Just they can undergo every symptom. They can search the symptoms they have, but they can't really tell people that they undergo depression because the society will judge you if you have a depression. the society will look down on you. Why you have a weak minded? Why you think so deep? Why you overthink? Like, people will think like that. So depression people will tend to be timid, like to expose themselves.
Mm.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, thank
Yes.
you, Aisha.
Mm.
I agree with
I
your
also
point.
agree with Aisha. I also agree with Aisha because okay, would you want to say something?
Only.
No, you can say it first.
Me,
Then,
okay. So my friend that had the problem, she felt so. I mean, like not everyone, but our own teacher when I was in high school was looking down at her like you're still young and you're meeting a psychiatrist. I mean, yeah, right. You
Okay.
are seeking for treatment for your mental health. You're still young, and it doesn't. I mean, age is doesn't matter. Like everyone can get depressed at certain point in life, and all the not all the teacher, like most of the teacher is not supportive, and being she's being judged by the teacher will also. I mean, like teacher is the biggest influence, right, at school. So if teacher looks down at certain kids, so other people will also bash on her, like. So not only she is depressed with her own family matter, but at school she was depressed about the teacher and the student as well. So Malaysia, we lack of the what we call that the awareness about depression. So I think that's one of the thing lah.
Okay,
yeah,
thank
I
you for
agree,
sharing.
Sheza. So I want to add the symptoms. What I know, the symptoms about the depression is uh, the people is tend to feel overwhelming sadness or despair for over 2 weeks, and they do not have appetite. They losing interest in their hobbies and what they usually enjoy to do, but suddenly they didn't want to do that, and they more tend to isolate themselves from people.
So
So from what I see and from what I think that uh, in our generation, and 20s, I see that when I scrolling the social media such as Twitter or TikTok, I often see videos about them confess about their depression, like showing their barcodes on the hands. Yeah, because I think it is because we are stepping into adulthood. It's like kind of stressing us out, plus the ODL feeling. Yeah, so I think our generation is really suffering these days.
Okay, thank you for Putri. Okay, guys, I have a what we call question. Okay, Putri said about TikTok, right? So, what do you think about the TikTok's people? Are they in depressed or not? What do you think?
What do you mean by TikTok people are really depressed or not?
Yeah. Uh,
do you
You
mean by
mean like, is it really real that they had a depression?
yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Ah,
Okay. Um, I think one of the symptom of depression is that you never want other people to know that you're depressed. So some people, uh, okay, we might think that depressed people will always cry all the time, like so dark and all, and every time they will always the negative vibes and all right. But actually, depressed people can also like do everyday's life, enjoy the life, like laugh and all. Actually, laughter is also one of the sign of depression.
action?
So it's kind of hard to detect if someone really depressed or not. But if they really is depressed, I think they need to seek help. I mean, the first help they need to get is from their family members, because everyone else can know you, but your family know you better. So their own family should know that they are depressed or not. Could detect the difference between the difference of their state lah, like before they are normal and now they are depressed.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
Okay. Thank you for Yani. So I think now already at 11 a.m. Okay. So I think we have a good discussion about the depression, right? So I think we
Yes.
can end our meeting today. So we can continue for the group 2 in the next week on 30 November, right? Okay. So
Yeah.
see you soon, and don't forget for group 2. Okay.
Okay, see you soon. Take care,
See
everyone.
you soon. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Yes,
Bye
right.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Stop recording. Stop recording dulu